everyone, nice to meet you again with the Disney 3D Art channel. In today's video it will be the character Roquefort from the movie, The Aristocats. Roquefort is a mouse who lives in Bonfamille's residence and is a supporting character in Disney's 1970 animated feature film The Aristocats. Roquefort is a small mouse who resides in a mousehole located in Madame Bonfamille's mansion. He is good friends with Duchess, a female cat, and her 3 kittens, Toulouse, Berlioz, and Marie. He also seems to have a friendly relationship with Roquefort. His devotion to the Aristocats is shown when he goes out searching for them when the family goes missing. Despite being on friendly terms with Duchess and her kittens, he seems to be naturally afraid of other cats, though he places this fear aside to assist his friends. Roquefort is introduced as Duchess and her kittens are eating the special dinner Edgar has prepared for them. Roquefort is invited to dinner by the kittens and produces a cracker he had brought with him, dipping it into the milk. Unknown to any of them, Edgar laced the cream with sleeping pills. And Roquefort falls asleep as he tries to return to his mousehole for another cracker. After hearing that Duchess and her kittens are missing, he spends all night searching the streets of Paris for them but is unsuccessful. He reports to Roquefort to tell her the sad news. Edgar suddenly walks in the stable with an unusually cheerful grin. And Roquefort deduces that Edgar was responsible for kidnapping Duchess and her kittens after overhearing him gloating over his making the headlines, specifically referring to his using the bike to abandon the cats into the wild. Later, Roquefort tries to hitch a ride on Edgar's motorcycle, but gets bumped up and down several times and coughs up smoke that was blown at him before he is flung off of the motorcycle and into the street. When the cats do return, he notices Edgar and ties his shoelaces together, causing the butler to trip. This gives Roquefort some time to warn them. But Duchess and her kittens are unable to hear him through the glass window and mistake his frantic arm and leg gestures for being pleased to see them. The cats enter the house. But before Roquefort can warn them again, the butler catches them in a sack and locks them in an oven with plans to mail the cats to Timbuktu. At Duchess's request, Roquefort manages to find O'Malley, the alley cat who had guided the family back to Paris. However, because the oven grate was closed and thus blocked out their words, Roquefort misheard and thought they called him some other name. O'Malley immediately heads toward the mansion. He tasks Roquefort with rounding up Scat Cat's gang of alley cats. Roquefort reminds O'Malley that he is a mouse. But O'Malley tells Roquefort that the cats will not harm him if Roquefort gives O'Malley's name. Roquefort meets up with Scat Cat and the alley cats and tries to get them to help, but is unable to remember O'Malley's name and is forced to take cover inside a bottle. The alley cats prepare to eat him, but Roquefort yells out the proper name in frustration when asked for last words. The alley cats apologize to Roquefort and immediately leave to help O'Malley and Duchess, leaving Roquefort to chase them down in an attempt to lead them to the correct house. Coincidentally, this also led to a Frenchman to consider giving up drinking wine after he witnessed a mouse, Roquefort, seemingly chasing the cats. Believing he was hallucinating, the Frenchman poured his wine onto the ground. During the resultant fight between the alley cats and Edgar, Roquefort attempts to release Duchess and her kittens from the trunk that Edgar has imprisoned them in by cracking the combination lock, abruptly yelling for silence in order to hear better, causing everyone to freeze mid-fight until he finished cracking the lock and freeing Duchess and her kittens. Then the fighting resumed. Meanwhile, Edgar takes the cat's place inside the trunk and is sent to Timbuktu himself. After Edgar is defeated, Roquefort remains in Madame Bonfamille's home with the cats. When Madame Bonfamille is about to take a photo of the cats, she tells them to say cheese, at which Roquefort comes out of his mousehole eagerly. He is last seen conducting Scat Cat and his band to the song, Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. First is to draw the body of the mouse, then draw the belly part for Roquefort. Next is to draw 2 legs and then draw 2 arms for Roquefort. Next is to wearing an outfit, then draw the tail of the mouse, draw the head, attach the beard and make the face for Roquefort. Finally, draw hairstyle and wearing the red hat for Roquefort. So the character Roquefort from the movie The Aristocats has been completed. Now, if you like this video tutorial, please like and subscribe button to receive the new notify. At the same time, download the app and go to the website Disneystore to shopping online, as well as Disney Plus to watch some movies and TV shows for free, used by many peoples of the world. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching and goodbye everyone.